Yeah, I'll get your comments.
Oh man, they're so small. Hey everybody. I got a wild hare this morning to come up and visit the old dog in the doghouse. And I didn't announce it. He didn't announce it because, this was just spur of the moment. So anyway, I just wanted to chit chat with Paul. We always have a good time when we chit chat. And you're welcome to ask questions or just sit back and enjoy the show, as we would say. Oh my God.
No one was more surprised than me because when he said he didn't announce it, he didn't even tell me he was coming over. He just walked through the front door.
Then I went straight to the refrigerator. What's in? I'm hungry. But fortunately, baby May.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh yeah, you got the special
Let's compare that so they can see the relation.
See?
You think that's big enough?
What she loves. It's right here.
Yeah, the respectometer for baby May kind of went up quite a bit there. It kind of topped out, actually. Yeah. So, me and Paul are here. It's a beautiful day in the Philippines, and it's a beautiful day to get together with buddies and just chit chat. So, yeah. If you have any questions, Paul will be glad to answer them. The comments. I was just telling Paul earlier, there's a difference between, at least there's a stress level difference between being a guest and being the host. So I was a guest my first two times, which kind of made it easy for me to enter into the go live stream, genre. And I thought, oh, that's easy. So then when I had my brother come on, I don't know if y'all saw it, but then I had to set everything up. I had to, make sure the microphone was, going and background. And it's just like, making a party. And you got to cook when people come in. They want, tea and crumpets.
Sure. Absolutely.
So, welcome everybody for coming. I hate to keep staring at the little comments, but I just.
Want me to help you?
Yeah, if
you know what? I'll tell you what. Well, let's change chairs.
Okay.
Okay? We're going to switch. No, I don't like it over here. I've changed my mind. So what we'll do is we'll bump through a few of these comments.
Okay.
And there's Mr. Ron.
Hey, Mr. Ron.
And that's your response that you wrote. And then we've got, hello, how are you?
Virgilio.
Right.
Jim. Yeah.
He says, I have come to watch the convicted criminal Bud Brown. Why the nerve of Bud that commits a heinous act is parking in the corner.
Got caught.
Yeah. He's a criminal mastermind.
Hey, now, there is something I'd like to say about that. When you buy a vehicle here, motor or anything else, it takes time for the license plates to come. Now, this is my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
So we've had that the Rusco for like 5 months already.
Right.
I wasn't expecting any license plate for a year or so.
Right.
Lo and behold, and that's what I'm trying to, with courtesy and respect, argue with the fellow writing the thing because I didn't have it. It turns out, now you may know this, it turns out you do have a number, a license plate number. You can go down to all these places so you know about that.
Yeah, I went ahead and did it. That's why I'm illegal.
Now you tell me.
I saw on the ticket that, so I watched your video this morning, that they not only got you for parking, but they also got you for lack of registration. So you've got
no plate.
Oh, no plate.
Yeah.
So you've got a two-part ticket.
Well, I got a good follow-up with that, and I was going to do it on my on a video, but I'll just do it right here. A friend of ours, Yaya, we call her, because she gets things done for us. Sure. She said, you need to go pay that, right? And the guy said it was going to be like 200 pesos.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go down. Normally, I don't get out in the afternoon.
Right. I don't either.
Yeah.
I can avoid it.
Right. Some people have things to do at home. My leash only goes to, my allowance time is only from 8 to 10. But we went down there, took her with us. She is by the post office, by the way. Oh, you know that?
Oh, I've had plenty of tickets.
What am I thinking?
Who are you talking to here?
Yeah. Hey, Jim, who's the criminal here? So she went there, and we gave her some money to pay for it. And she said they wanted 500 pesos. 500? She said, yeah, it was 200 for the parking, 300 for the registration.
Right. I thought about that.
Yeah. And she told them, though, because she's a kind of a go-getter.
Yeah.
She said, well, it's a new, although I've already disputed that, but she told them.
Okay.
It's a new, they just got it, and they haven't got the plates or anything yet. Oh, okay.
There you go.
And you know what she said? Would you scratch that out and sign, put your initials there? Which the lady did.
Nice.
And I paid 200.
See that?
So
good for you, bud.
Yeah. It may give her a raise. She's a housekeeper too.
Yeah, I hope you split that with her.
Yeah, 300 pesos.
I actually, the first ticket I got was I parked. You know how traffic is downtown. It's all helter skelter, and I was trying to get to a pharmacy, and I had this prescription, and I spotted a pharmacy, and I spotted a parking spot, and I zoomed right in, and I parked, and I never looked up. I just got across the street, I went in, I filled my prescription, I came out, I had a ticket on my bike, taped to the bike.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And I looked up, and I parked. The reason nobody was parked here was a big sign that said no parking.
Oh! Whoops. Yeah, but.
They already left. Hey, Daniel.
Maybe shall we put a scroll in there? Two expats chit-chatting?
You can do that. You can do that. Daniel's saying hi to you.
Hey, Daniel.
There you go.
Send it to 6 lashes of spaghetti noodle. Can Glory give it to me? Hey, James. Hey, James. He's a good fellow.
All the guys we have are good.
I know it.
They really are. Good morning, Daniel. Good job.
Daniel Nina. Edith. Oh yeah, she's a good friend. Her husband's name's Paul.
Oh really?
We won't hold that against him.
No.
Yeah. He's a good guy, and she's a good gal too. Thanks for coming on. What's up,
Paul? There's another Paul.
Oh, another Paul.
Yay.
Man, you people are crawling in
I know.
around the world. That's one thing I noticed too about. I never paid attention to left-handed people until I married Gloria.
Oh,
She's left-handed.
Yeah.
Suddenly, they're left-handed people are all over the place.
Yep.
They say they're the only ones in their right mind. So,
we all have the same crazy way that we hold a pen too.
Yeah.
Because of the way the school desks were set up. We couldn't rest our arm. You know, if you think about your school desk, you slipped into it, and then you could rest your right arm.
Yeah.
But on the left side, you had to go like this just to get to the desk. So.
Well, I noticed that we can't eat together.
No, that's another thing.
Yeah.
You know, being left-handed, I am cognizant of that. I always sit on the outside where I've got freedom to do this because it's going to bump into people.
Yeah. Mark, hey guys, congrats. Not on your. Oh, thanks, Mark. Yeah. I had a comment the other day. Said, "Man, your live stream, that's a dud." He said, "Go back to." Thank you and have a nice day.
I get a lot of flack on my little channel sometimes that I do live streams, and my answer is don't watch it.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, there's 5-6 shows on TV at any given time, and that's why I had a channel changer because I would say, well, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. Oh, I don't want to watch.
Yeah,
and then I said, I don't want it.
It's like the guy that said, "Man, that movie, it was horrible. I watched it 5 times, you know. It was just a horrible movie." Oh my. Here's Orlando. Oh, SoCal native. Yeah. Yep. Well, you spent time in SoCal, right?
30 years.
30 years.
Time. I grew up
Yeah.
in SoCal. Yeah.
You finally grew up.
No, well, not really.
Not really. Sometimes Gloria will say, "Were you raised by a wolf?" She said, "No, I was born under a rock." Okay.
Hey, good morning, Dennis.
Oh, Buchanan. Ah, yeah, Dennis. Actually, Buchanan, the suffix non is like you're from someplace.
Oh.
Like somebody from Dumaguete is called Dumaguetnon.
Huh.
So I would ask somebody, Dumaguetnon ka? Are you Dumaguetnon? And so Buchanan, I think Bukid is a Bisaya word for mountains.
Oh.
So from the mountains, but I don't think he's from the mountains, but that's a little bit of useless information there.
Hang in, there's more coming.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, Francis.
Hey, Francis, how are you?
Fort Worth, Texas.
Oops. Here we go.
Home of the F-35 fighter jet. Yep.
Seattle.
Mark. Oh, so, yeah. I went to Seattle, I think, just one time. Had to go up to the restaurant up there.
Yeah.
And
The needle.
The needle. Yeah, in English.
Yeah.
Trouble with those English words. Look happy together. Yeah?
Yeah, we have a good time.
Oh,
Every time we get together,
Yeah.
we're just two old guys, and we just kind of laugh at everything around us, and we like to laugh at our how fragile we've become.
Yeah.
And the good news is that Bud's one of those guys that I can talk to that doesn't want to tell me how great he was and how good he was.
Oh, I used to be somebody.
Yeah. And living in the past, it's, it doesn't matter. No one really cares that you ran a corporation or you did this or you did that or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, we just talk about everyday stuff here, and we learn how to laugh at it and give each other advice when possible. And it's just one of those friendships that just kind of,
it's mutually beneficial. It really is.
We, I don't know. We just kind of have the same mindset on a lot of things. So it's one of the enjoyable things. I do reminisce about what would I be doing right now if I'd stayed home in America. I wouldn't have a companionship like this.
No.
And there's a number of people that we are both good friends with. You've got a group, I have a group, everybody has the group. And if I had stayed in America, I honest to God think it would just be me working on some project by myself in the garage.
Yeah.
And that would be that. So.
No. I know it. It's a precious relationship and appreciated.
And it's just something that the Philippines has to offer, I think. It's the opportunity to meet like-minded. Yeah.
Hey, bud, long time since the last time I commented, but I'm still watching. Hey,
we appreciate
Ron, my man. Ron is a special guy.
Yeah.
He's been with me through thick and thin.
I love those guys.
Yeah, I know it. And special respect for him.
Good.
He's a real golden.
Good. You're Belinda. Regards to Gloria. Belated happy. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. Happy birthday to baby May.
She had a good time yesterday. We went we had plans, and my old saying, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. So we had plans to go to Twin Lakes and with a couple of other couples, and we went all the way up to Twin Lakes, and we were rejected from coming in because I'm over the age of 59. I know that's hard to believe by looking at me.
Oh my God.
But so we had to go to Plan B. So we came back down the hill, and there's a little restaurant there that's kind of like the Cliff House, nice and everything. So everybody went in, and we had a shake, and we were just to kind of kill time, and then we were going to go have lunch and then go home. And so we had our shake, and then we went down the hill to go have lunch to a Joe on the Beach Chicken or something like that. And
the lady name's Joe.
Yeah, is it? Okay.
I met her one time.
And so all of them.
Yeah, I know everybody. I used to be somebody at one time.
So none of us brought a mask because we were driving in a car, So to get in for lunch, we almost got turned away. But then they said, well, we can sell you a mask for 15 pesos. We said, great, we'll take 3. So we put on the mask and we crossed the threshold. And we got our temperatures taken. And then they said, okay, you can go sit down now. So we got everybody took off their masks.
Would you like to buy a little place to put your mask?
So, anyway, that was Baby May's birthday.
Hello, Dave. Dave Rich. Could sit on Bud's lap. There you go.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Well, come on, Thomas. Come hang with us.
Sacramento. Yep, right there. Great San Joaquin Valley.
Senior juvenile delinquents.
Ooh. He did it. Ricky. Thanks, Ricky, I think.
Yeah. We'll get back at you. Let's see. Did not know your last name was Mcgill, Paul. I know that your name was Paul until later on. I always called you by your title, Old Dog.
That's good, too.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I am. I'm just an old dog trying to learn some new tricks.
There you go. And I'm trying to teach him, but hanging out with Bud. Well, we're hanging out together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Old Folks Show. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yep. And if we fall asleep, just yell.
Here's some of the hymns of Cain.
Just shake the computer or something. So, well. Hey, we're back.
Oh, Jack, good evening. Actually, morning here. Oh, it must be evening there. Always a pleasure. Oh, what a kind comments. That's nice. Hey, guys, great to see you.
I like this guy's name.
Yeah.
Old Goat Dan.
I know.
What a happy old goat.
Yeah.
Dan. I like that.
He's one of the ones that one of your subscribers that come over.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he told me he liked me better than you. So,
I
don't know if he's still subscribed to you or not.
I thought, after I talked to you, my viewership went down like 12%.
I went up.
It's just
12% exactly.
It's just, I said, oh, we're finally found a good channel.
I don't think me handing out rewards has anything to do with it. Yeah?
2 more, I'm done.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Kevin from Maine, how you doing, buddy?
Maine. Wow, they're, all over.
It's amazing, isn't it? You get
Yeah.
Denmark, you get just everywhere. It's amazing.
Fantastic.
License plate. We bought a truck a year ago, and it took 2 weeks to get the plate. Oh, we got lucky.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty. Well, what I'm wondering, we're making easy monthly payments. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Once you get it paid off, you get it quicker? I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know. I do know that back in the day when I bought my scooter, it took I had a temporary plate that the dealership gave me. And then about, I want to say 6 weeks after I bought the scooter, the paperwork came in.
Uh-huh.
And the paperwork's got the number on it.
Yes.
And then you take this paperwork to a certain place.
Right.
And they do a deal with
a roadside stand.
Yeah. And they process it somehow. And then you have to go to yet another place and have them actually make a plate out of plastic, hard plastic. And that's what's on the back of my scooter right now, which is kind of like an imitation plate of what I would get from them and never will. Because there's guys here that have been 4 or 5 years never seen a plate. So it's all these temporary plates. You just get them made and you just pay for them. And they're not a lot of money. It's 100 pesos here, 100 pesos there. It's not a big deal. But it's just a lot of brain damage going from this place to that place, trying to find out where they are.
On the Mollymobile, because it was an electric of a certain size, it didn't require plates. But we wanted to go have the special, it said Mollymobile on it.
Right, I remember.
And we just went to these, roadside stands, and I said, we want this, and they did
There
it.
you go.
Yeah, next day we came back, paid for it.
Beautiful.
And on the Chariot, now that I'm thinking about it, I said, and I showed him the piece of paper. But that's the only place I went. I didn't go to another place.
Well, you bought it at Rusi, so your paperwork's going to come to Rusi.
Oh.
And in the meantime, you probably want to keep your receipt or something.
Yeah.
And with you, all the paperwork that you do have, just so the guy knows what's going on. But I doubt you get another ticket.
Well.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah. You doubt if I get another ticket. So would you like guarantee? Have some kind of a.
This is really starting. Is this time to be? It's time for you to go now.
Oh my, that's 5 minutes. Yeah, that's how much we allotted. But everybody, I wanted to tell you too that even though I'm officially hosting this, I told Paul that, man, it's hard to be a host because you're not only entertaining, which is talking and the guests, but you got to cook the food, you got to have this, you got to keep an eye on the comments, and it's hard, man. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
But it's fun for the guests, me.
Yeah. I find that I think you'll agree, but is that it's stuff like this that helps keep us young.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
It works your brain. You got to multitask. You got to read a comment.
That's
You got to look at this. You got to engage.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention to these folks.
Yeah.
And I do live streaming just to talk to you guys because I'm really lazy and I don't ever respond to my comments. I did a video. I was telling Bud earlier. I said, you know what? I did this video and I had like 500 comments.
500.
And I couldn't get to them. I just didn't have time. And because I was doing Baby May's birthday, and then we were going here, we were going there, we went shopping. And when we get home and it's hot and I'm tired and whatnot, I just want to relax.
Yeah.
And I worked on a computer, hunched over a computer for 40 years back home. And the idea of just coming home, it turns into work.
Yeah.
And I was telling Bud, I said, you know what? I guess during the pandemic, it was easy because we were home. And so it gave us something to do for 3 or 4 hours. But that amount of comments will hold you up for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
If you want to personally reply.
Viewers have to understand that you can't get to all the.
That's why I do live streams. I like to tell everybody how
Hey, Tim. Good to see you. Good morning to you, too.
I really enjoyed the live stream of Baby May for her birthday. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, William.
That's good.
That is. She's a sweet girl. And we had a nice time on her birthday. Even though nothing went right, we still had a good time.
Yeah. So it went smoothly. Yeah. What fun would that be?
That's true. He's right. We should try to cheer up. Oh, here we go. There you go. See again. All right. I wish you would be in such a bummer.
I know. I don't know what's in this coffee, but it's making me happy.
I vote for Bud Brown as mayor. Yes.
What shall I do as my first act?
First degree is fire that parking ticket guy.
Not the one that called me idle, the other one. Yeah. The one that actually wrote the ticket.
Oh, there you go. He was just watching your other video, and now he's watching this.
Well, that wasn't a live one. It was just a video that I put up. But maybe there was a notice or something. They say.
I don't know. You did everything at the last minute.
I know. Mr. Plan Ahead.
I'm 55 and by myself because I don't trust even you.
Good idea.
There you go.
Yep. Tom and Ruth. There's another good couple.
Another good couple, yeah.
Hey, Tom, Ruth. Thanks for stopping by. Now, he does live stream.
Really?
Yeah, a lot.
Wow.
So I bet he's got some pretty good tips. So,
yeah. Get him over here.
But they only last like 25, 26 hours. That's
There are guys that go for 12 and 15 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the kid, Britt in the Philippines? You know that guy? You know
I've heard of it.
Okay. He went on one time. I think he did 15 hours. Marathon. Just a marathon. Okay. You guys are competing for American eyeballs with Mike Pence. Oh, okay.
Who's that?
Okay. That's our vice president.
Oh, I thought maybe that was a subscriber or something.
Well, Mike Pence might be a subscriber. He's also the vice president of the United States.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what they're saying is the convention's on right now.
It's on right now.
So we're competing.
Well, I see we've got almost 60 people watching.
You got 65.
Yeah, so Oh, 65, yeah.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
Rick and
Rick
Maria.
and Maria.
Oh,
8 more
Filipino.
years, huh?
Hang in there.
You can
it'll
do
go by
it.
fast, huh?
You can do it.
It'll go by
You
fast.
can do it. Let's see. Yeah, Marvin.
Marvin. Oh,
Captain met you in 2016.
Yep.
Let's see here. You got a question for you.
Traded Hanford, Preston.
Yeah, you traded
Purdue,
Hanford, Fresno,
Yeah, that's,
Oregon, and
That's a little podunk town in Central California. Really smart.
This guy's calling me Skifflaw. Skifflaw? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Geflaw. But Kevin Kennedy. It kind of has a nice ring to it.
It does.
Kennedy.
It does. Edith. That's my nickname for May. Edith just went out front. She's hiding.
I got it. I'm a little bit slow on that.
Yeah. Well, I did a video once where I called her Edith, and so it seemed to have stuck.
Because she's probably never seen that. That's good. I mean, the Edith and what's his name?
She has no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Archie.
No idea. Yeah. Are you sure you haven't had a drink yet? Well, the truth be, we haven't stopped drinking.
There you go. I'll drink to that. Man, I get my whole face lost in this paper.
Oh, that's a special cup, maybe.
Look, it's huge. Where is it? There we go. It's huge.
We know Bud likes his coffee.
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah. Ay buntag sa tanan. Tanan means everybody. Hello, everybody. Yeah.
That's a good comment.
Yeah. Ay buntag sa tanan.
Bud, Paul, I want what you two are drinking. Oh, well, it's Baby May's special blend of coffee.
Yeah, special blend coffee. It's somebody I comment. Did you ever see that show with Click and Clack, two mechanics? They were. So you seem to be reading those comments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I'm straining at them.
I will send in $100 super chat if we can see you two modeling May's bikinis. I'll counter that offer if I get a super chat for $200 to put our clothes back on.
Yeah. There's an old country and western song. I don't look good naked anymore.
And then there's a Seinfeld line that says, "That's bad ugly." Or bad naked or something like that. It's just funny.
No. Yeah, like.
Let's see. Yeah, that's right. That's right. If we do fall asleep here, just like I said, shake the computer. We'll come back.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Well, how long have we been on already? I'm afraid to even look.
See, it's 9:30, so we've been on for
half an hour.
30 minutes.
Okay.
We'll go another 30.
Yeah, I want to just let everybody know that I'm gonna try my best to keep this live stream down to an hour. Even if the words that come out of my mouth, an hour, it seems like, oh my gosh. But you know, when you're having fun, what can you say?
Okay, so here's a good question. At what point would you consider moving back home to America? There you go.
That's a good question.
You want to go with that?
Well, Lori and I, since day one here in the Philippines, decided that we're here because we enjoy being here. We enjoy the life, we enjoy the people, enjoy the food, everything about the Philippines. We enjoy it. And there are, of course, you know, again, it's a whole package.
Sure.
There's a bitter with the batter, you know.
Yeah.
And so I don't mind waiting in line, and some of the things that kind of get on people's nerves here. That's to me, that's a small price to pay for the benefits.
Copy that.
But if there comes a time when we're not wanted here by the society or by the government, or we just don't feel comfortable here for some reason, not necessarily safety reasons, but for any reason,
right?
We don't feel comfortable here. We're going to move on down the road. Now, I don't know if it's back to the States or not,
right?
But it would be, some other place besides the Philippines. So now my daughter, and this is a little family secret here, as we speak, she's this is between me and you, Paul, okay? So
I don't hear anything.
No.
That's fine.
She says that she misses her mom and dad. She's 43 and has 2 children or grandchildren, and my son too. We've been here 8, 9 years already, and she's waiting for us to say, we're coming home or we're coming there.
Right.
So she said, "Well, Dad, I'm gonna get a house. It's gonna have a an in-law house in the back for Mom and Dad. You can take off. You can travel anytime you want."
Sure.
But she knows that's what I do.
That's beautiful.
And so I just have to tell her, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I can't make any commitment, but you never know.
You never know.
How about you?
All the same. In other words, you made a comment last time we did a stream together that I'd never heard before, but I loved it. And you said our feet are not set in cement.
Yeah.
In other words, we can pick up and go.
Yeah.
And I did a video, the last video that I did, that got all kinds of nonsense comments on it, because I said, should I stay or should I leave? And all I had really talked about was we were going to take some vacations. We were going to maybe go look at some
On you're almost out of the.
Okay. May and I might want to go to some different countries and just tap around and see if we like it better or worse or what it is. The Philippines always feels like home, but I think it's important that you leave your options open.
Yeah.
And like Bud was saying, like for example, he was talking about there could be a regime change, there could be a climate issue, there could be a security issue. The peso's gone from 50 to 48. So what if it goes to 18? And the neighboring country, I get the 50, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe I can't afford to live here because of whatever valuation of currency.
Yeah.
And there's one. I would go to America, however, if I was sick. That would be it, because my insurance is Medicare and Medicaid and all that. And so if I was really sick and really needed treatment, and it was going to be maybe a long-term type of deal or an expensive procedure, that's the only place I can afford to be sick.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do. One thing I've rattled around in my head is that I would move
thought I heard something rattling around.
Yeah, it's that marble you lost.
Yeah.
So,
good one. Touche. Good one. Sorry.
That's okay. I was done talking anyway. Next.
Oh.
No, I would move to Mexico maybe. And that would be just a quick hop over to San Diego.
Did you know that we lived in Mexico for a couple years?
Yeah. I'm really tired of hearing about it.
I know. Well, is there anybody in the room here that has not heard my story about that? My Filipino driver's license. Has anybody not seen my driver's license? I'm proud of that thing. Oh, Lordy. He's Larry. Okay, they're chit-chatting with each other. Is that rude or
that's great. Let's see. I think that if you hit the thumbs up, it helps boost payment to Bud. What it does is, everybody please hit thumbs up on this little video, or the thumbs down, actually, because it helps Bud's algorithm. And so it shows activity.
Yeah,
and
it shows activity.
If you want to comment, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
And
interaction with the viewers.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So let's see. Paul looks good. Hair just like my father. See? I pay a lot of money to get this dyed white. My jet black hair.
We had a comment the last time said, "Don't they have any hair dye there in the Philippines?"
All they had was white.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. China
dogs.
Dave.
China Dave.
Does that mean
guy.
he lives in China?
China Dave's a good guy.
Is he living in China?
I think he does. I think so.
I wonder if he's teaching English.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I guess we could ask it.
Well, we could if you want, but he's not going to be able to reply unless he makes a comment. Yeah. China Dave, you live in China and you teach English.
Yeah.
Please reply quickly.
Parker, thanks for the comment about Lance. He wasn't quite sure how he came across too. So
he did fine.
Oh, but you know, he's a wealth of information. He knows a lot about a lot, you know. And as he would say, I'll give you more information than you really want. So, although I know you had to rein me in last time when I started to explain something, yes or no.
That was fun.
Well, I got a good one here. I told Gloria, speaking of cutting things short, I said, honey, in our family, if we're out somewhere and my zipper is down, I want you to say XYZ because that means examine your zipper. You know. So sure enough, we were out. She said, honey, yeah, your XYZ is open. That's not the. Oh, my lovely wife. Gotta love her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Shaggy.
Oh, that's a good question.
You know what? Somebody told me just the other day, and this was a British fella.
Okay.
He said, go to the U.S. Embassy, and they will set you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you hear anything like that?
I've heard that before. The embassy's in Manila, right?
The embassy is is there a no? That's
I think you have to go to Manila to vote. I think so. I won't swear by that. But
yeah, I heard that
it's available. Yeah. There wouldn't be any mail-in stuff, that's for sure. But it takes 30 days, 40 days. Yeah, it's in a box. You know. Carrier pigeon would be fabulous.
Yeah,
I'll tell you. But I'm pretty sure you have to go to Manila and you have to go to the embassy. And so it would be a rather for us, or I'll speak for myself. For me, I would love to vote, but it would be a real expensive proposition. You got to fly to Manila, you got to figure a hotel room, you got to go to the embassy, taxi cabs and food, and flight back, and blah blah blah. You're looking at a little money.
Yeah. So, you have to trust the American people in the States to make the right decision.
Let's see. I wish I was in the Philippines with you, but I'm stuck in Vegas with this virus. We'll be there for good as soon as I can. Well, Nathan, you're in good company. There's a lot of guys that want to come over here.
Yeah, and there's a lot from Las Vegas here.
And there's a lot from Vegas.
Yeah, for some reason.
I don't know. I lived in Summerlin for 30 years. Vegas is a weird town.
Gloria loves it. We were 5 hours from there, so periodically we would go there. Bless her heart.
Get an exit visa and baby food. All right, Daniel. Good luck on that.
Okay. Very good.
Here's my buddy Canine. He's a super guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Super guy. Good friend for me. Good friend for May. Always a positive guy.
Yeah.
Just a gold.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Jerry.
I think Bud's a lot more informative about Jimmy Getty than I am because he goes out and videos everyday life.
Yeah.
And does a good job as far as just the ordinary. You know what? There's so much value to that because I used to watch Bud all the time before I came out here. And I watched Enrique, I watched Ned, and I watched Bud. Those were the three main guys that I watched. And I got something from every channel. And that's why I always say, you know, if you're moving out here, you should get all the aspects from all the different guys because, you know, we're senior citizens, and then maybe you should tune into a guy that's 40 years old.
Yeah. And
tune into one of the girls' channels and get their perspective of things. And you can get a lot just by osmosis without even having to ask a question. You can just absorb information by watching him drive around.
Yeah.
You're going to see what the topography looks like, what the buildings look like, what the weather is, the traffic. Where me, I'm just sitting on the couch with my goofy chicken.
Well, I always wondered what that was like. You know,
It's tough on the chicken, I'll tell you that much.
Charlie's place. Tired in Canada for 2 years. Enjoyed every moment. Good. No desire to travel. Love the idea. Visiting Thailand or Vietnam. Yeah.
2 cool places
Oh,
I've been
man.
to both, and I highly recommend going to visit. I think travel is good for the soul.
Oh, I think so too.
It really
Yeah.
does. Hello, Bob and Paul.
Yeah. Who's Bob?
Carl. I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh. Here we go.
Hi, Carl.
That's a good one. The ARP team.
That's a good one. The A team. Thanks for ARP. Double ARP. I think you only have to be 50 years old to join that.
You know, that's like, I think it was 55.
Oh.
And then they took it down to 50 because they
Oh.
want to make more money, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And they want to sell more memberships. But that was always the joke in America.
Yeah.
Is when you got your
Yeah.
double A ARC B card, that, you know, it's official. You know, the next step for you, death.
China Davis.
Thank you, China.
Yeah.
You're in China, right, then, Dave? Okay, so we're having a little chit chat amongst themselves, which is good. And then there's King. I just saw King, but
Okay.
see, I'm skipping. There's our buddy King. How you doing, man?
Hey, good morning, King.
Over there in Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
And
a
his
good channel.
girlfriend is in China.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he was planning. He had all these plans. Him and the girlfriend were going to get together. He was going to do this. He was going to do that. He was going to do spaghetti. We had lunch together.
Yeah, we did too.
And then the COVID deal hit, and everything changed for this guy. I mean, he can't get to his girlfriend. She can't come out. He can't go in. He went to South Korea, and he had to be quarantined, I think, for 14 days at his own expense. And check out the King Lee Way, guys. That's a good channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, see your driver's license. You want to show me
Okay,
your
that's
driver's
it. That's it. That's all I wanted to hear. I'm getting it out of my wallet right now. There it is. Show it real quick. That's a little magic trick, you know, when you want to show something that they don't really want to, you don't want them to see the details. Just here, look.
Yeah, that's because Bud didn't put it on the screen.
No. On purpose.
So, I'm the mystery guest.
The Tagalog. Us, you know.
Yeah, Ron, you're right. I saw that. You can take it to Guam. But what I was talking about was, in my own personal opinion or case, if I was in a terminal position, perhaps, and needed medical care or hospice or something like that, you know, I would want to be around family and friends, that kind of deal. Yeah.
We got one friend in the States, I'm pretty sure.
Well, kind of.
Yeah. Used to be.
Yeah. He died a few years ago, but you know. Did you have to bring that up? Green Acres.
That was past my time, for sure.
Elko, Nevada. Somebody was telling me a story about Elko. A guy went there that somebody knew. Well, I can't remember it, but it'll come to me. Okay. China Dave is in California. You know who I'm thinking of? I have a friend, David. This is where I got confused. My friend David, that's here in town on vacation, lived for 8 years in China.
Do I know?
And you have not met him, but you guys should meet. And in fact, I think I'm going to hook up with him maybe tomorrow, and I'll give you a call and maybe we can get it together.
Friday,
Saturday, Sunday, whatever.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
you know, one of those days.
Right.
He's here because of COVID, but he's been here for 8 years.
He's been here for 8 years.
No, he's been in China.
For 8 years.
And he's been here for about 8 months. Because of the COVID.
Oh,
He came here on vacation and can't get out. Can't go.
That's a familiar story.
Really?
I only got a lot of questions about it. I'm very curious about China.
I am too.
I mean, from the grassroots level, not from the TV.
No, this guy, I'll tell you,
Yeah.
really interesting stuff. I listened to him for about 2.5 hours and I felt like 10 minutes went by. You know, one of those guys.
Yeah.
Where he's just a very interesting guy.
Dave is his name.
David, yeah.
David. He goes by David.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, wait. Here's one. I live in California. Okay. You can vote online.
Oh, is that true?
I've never heard that. It sounds a little shaky. I don't know, George.
Yeah. May want to check that out.
Let's see. You can request a mail-in ballot. Okay. That would be an absentee ballot, which I think.
Now, somebody told me I had to have a residence in California.
Really?
To register.
See, I have a residence in Nevada.
Well, I meant for me.
Yeah. I understand. That's probably possible.
Yeah.
But the problem with the Philippines is that it took May, because of the COVID, it took her 3 months to get a piece of mail. So, I mean, the election, but, you know, I don't know.
Now, my daughter has sent me letters, and they've taken several, and they've all taken 21 days.
That's about the normal time span.
Yeah,
but during the COVID deal, they were not allowing mail to even come in from the States. So maybe that'll lighten up. Yeah. That might be something worth looking into.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now,
there you go.
You go. The embassy or council will vote in the U.S. presidential election. Or a council. Now, where would we find a council?
Well, see, now that's what I'm thinking. Normally, the country that you're in just has the U.S. embassy.
Okay.
Now, the council, wait a minute.
Maybe Jim and Rose can give us a little help on that. Where would I go to find the council?
A council is a representative, is a branch of the embassy. I mean, the embassy is going to be in the capital. That would be in Manila. But councils may be in other areas.
Okay.
Because they're kind of like a branch, like you say, a branch of the embassy. Yeah.
Yeah, absentee ballot. Yeah. How you doing, Jim Burns?
Jim? So actually, they must have been listening to what we were saying to answer these questions.
Oh, here we go. Look, I have the email from the U.S. Embassy in Manila on voting. Okay, that would be very helpful. Thank you very much, James.
James is a nice guy.
People helping people.
There you go. How's our time coming along?
12 minutes to go.
Okay, good.
Do you guys have a favorite Filipino food? Mine would be.
Well, you can't beat lumpia from it, as far as I'm concerned. Lumpia, fried rice, chicken adobo.
I would just say the chicken, like we had yesterday. The chicken put on a stick, and it's just
they call it barbecue.
Barbecue chicken. I'm not really wild about Filipino food, but
Gloria, makes her own style, so I'm sure May has
her own way too. So we've tweaked it over the time. A lot less soy sauce and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Our children, although they're in Southern California and San Diego.
This is the best one yet. That's a phenomenal idea.
Oh man,
I am in love with that. Oh man, Marker 44, you have my respect, buddy. That's right. We need to get Glory.
I would love to do that, but man, that may be
that would be a
like
show.
pulling teeth.
Oh yeah, she would be so funny.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I have her sit next to me just as as supposedly for support. But she's nodding off. One time she made me yawn, and I said, "Are you bored?" She said, "Yeah, hurry up." Okay. Oh my gosh.
Massachusetts.
Okay, Greg.
Now this is cool too. Good morning from Tokyo.
Wow.
Tokyo, Japan.
Nice.
Hey, yeah. You went to a convention there, right?
I did. Yeah. Spent 3 days there.
Did you get lost?
Many times.
Was it really confusing, the buses and the trains?
Well, once you
and all
know
that
the
kind of stuff?
system, like anything, once you know the train, you go right there.
Yeah.
But I get off the train and go into my B&B place, and it was dark and it was raining, and that was where I learned to use Google Maps. I never used it before.
Okay.
And then when I did see it, I saw the little circle that was me, and I saw the lines going out. I was thinking that the lines were like on the Titanic, you're standing in front, and it's like the wind going behind you. In other words, I'm going the opposite direction of where I think I'm going. The lines that go this way, that's the way you're supposed to go.
Oh.
So I saw my destination. I saw me here, and it was going, I don't know, this way or this, this way. So I went this way. I should have.
Like it was an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I learned the hard way, but I'll tell you something about Japan. I learned right away when I first got there. When I first arrived at the B&B house, so, oh man, I'm so glad to be here. She goes, shh, you have to talk more quietly. That was hard for me.
Yeah.
Especially, the Philippines, a lot of loud talking.
Yeah.
Unfortunately adopted that.
Right.
So, the other people in the house and
did you get to sightsee much?
No, I didn't. The day in the conference was mostly day and evening too. So
you were there 3 days or something like that?
3 nights and 4 days.
3 nights and 4 days.
Yeah. It was fun.
But you got some sort of rock star plane ticket, right? Like $16 or something.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Well, I just got a promotion that they.
Was that a round trip ticket?
No, it was one way.
And then, okay.
Then I had to pay for it come back.
$16 plane ticket.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Yeah. Surprising. Oh.
Maybe they just mail it out.
Kept going down.
Yeah.
As long as it only takes money.
This bud's for you.
Okay. This bud's for you. Actually, my friend, she's heard that a few times.
Oh, cool. You can just forward it
good.
to me, James.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, James. Yeah, because I'm not going to do it. So he probably should do it.
Cover your age.
Yeah.
I remember I got so depressed. AARPs. Yeah, it was a big joke back in the day. When I was in my 50s.
Yeah.
And we got our card. That was just a joke.
Well, when I was in my 50s, I'd go to a McDonald's or someplace and senior, excuse me. But now, yeah, of course.
Sure. They get 10% off. Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Paul, you are no mystery, Paul. You are an open book. Yeah, I try to be.
There you go.
Probably too open for some. Let's see. We got about 10 minutes. Oh, here we go. The council is in Cebu.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Thanks,
I think
Tom.
it would be. The
That's
big
a
cities
lot
will have.
closer. That's a lot closer. Tom, do you know what, you have a landmark? Like, is it near a mall or a hotel or something like that? That might be something I might want to do. If we can travel in November.
Cebu,
you know what I mean?
Cebu City's got to
But
open up.
Cebu has got to, if they open up, that's always kind of like a nice little trip just to get out of Dodge. You know? And you go there and a little different food options. And again, just kind of a little.
They've got a big, what do you call it, immigration office there too. Sometimes you can't handle here in Getty.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got to answer this question. I lived in China for 2 years working in my field. Okay, there we go. I got too many Daves that live in China or work in China.
Oh, man, we could have a big discussion on that.
There it is again. Thank you, Mr. Ron.
Okay.
That's
coming
so
through.
We can go there and vote. Now, I haven't been home in 3 years. You haven't been home in 8 years. So
actually, I am home now.
Yeah, I understand. That's true. Your home country. But I'm talking about the registration.
Right.
When we qualify to vote, don't you have to register? See, again,
That's another thing.
That's another thing. It's been when I was in California, it was like automatic. When you got your driver's license, you had an option to vote. But in Nevada, I had to go down and register to vote somehow. Anyway, so I don't even know if we made the trip if we could vote. Yes, thanks, Lazy Larry.
Getting a lot of good answers. Oh, that's good.
Plus, my wife gave birth. Hopefully, don't cancel my flight. Fifth time. Wow.
Oh, wife gave birth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So there's Daniel. Sounds like Daniel is stuck here or there. One of the two. Your wife gave birth. Hopefully, they don't cancel my flight a fifth time. Man wants to get home to his wife and newborn child.
Yeah. Oh man.
And that's something else.
What a situation.
Boy, oh boy. 4 minutes, bud.
Okay. Hey everybody, we're going to try to wrap this up. I wanted to keep it under an hour, and of course, naturally, the time went by unbelievably fast. But Paul, who took over the comment, and I appreciate that, and I'm thinking about giving him a raise. Don't tell him, but because he's done such a good job. I just might give him a raise for doing this for me. I appreciate it. So I want to thank everybody for coming by. We couldn't get to all the comments, of course, but we just had a good time with you and with each other. And so I just hope it's been worth your time, coming by. And normally, if I ever do another one, I'll maybe make an announcement. That would probably be a good idea. But on this one, I wasn't that sure. So, but anyway, you caught us anyway. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure you always give Bud a big thumbs up. And he is one of the nicest guys, or probably the nicest guy in Dumageddon. Y'all done? Y'all ready?
That's
to go?
it. Okay.
See you later, kids.
Take care, my friends.
Thanks. We missed some of your messages, but we appreciate all your information. Really do.
Take care. Enjoy your day.